What's going on, everybody? I am Haunted, you're all heathens, and tonight is the first Sunday of the month, therefore it is Haunted Horror Nights. And we are playing, at the request of my Discord server, another round of Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time we played this, I played it for 3 hours straight, and nothing happened until the last 5 minutes of my stream. But I saved it there, and so hopefully this alleged horror game will pick up and start being weird and scary. I have a feeling it will. Let me shift my chair a little bit. There we go. I have a feeling it will, because the game kind of ends at that point, and then now well, let me show you. And now on the screen, this girl hung herself. And now it's all glitched out, and new game has this. So I'm anticipating this is where things get wild. Also, Blackberry Dr. Pepper. Oh, there's so much glare on that. Anyway, Blackberry Dr. Pepper. Not that great. Not terrible, not bad, but not something I'd purposely go and buy again. Opa! Welcome in, Louise. Alright, let's hope that episode 2 of this is actually scary. You so agree with me on the Dr. Pepper. Thanks, Phantom. Alright. Let's go. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. The ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Did the game just, like, erase my neighbor? Okay. This is getting a little weird now. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Same, buddy. Clubs. Navi, you should play me side after you beat this game and be prepared for what's gonna come. Okay. Me side. I'll have to check that out. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Haunted. Blah. Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? I guess. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little unnerving. What'd you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. You know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Well, yeah, that's kind of the whole point of high school clubs. Because when you get into the workforce, it's going to be the same way. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. The Literature Club. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Like, wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? Jars insists that manga is literature too. To be fair, it is. It is in the same way that graphic novels and comic books are. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Haunted. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so. But in that case, is there any chance that you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! Ow, that hurt. You're really sweet, Haunted, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look forward to the materials another time. You're more important. This is kind of weird because the first time around, the neighbor girl was in the club and she's the one that like tricked me into coming. Now she's not. She's self-deleted and now she doesn't exist. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. That is some phrasing. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Does my voice get tired from reading aloud too much? Sometimes. I can go a couple hours and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Are you suggesting that you don't like listening to my voice? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. This class is filled with cute girls. Yeah, remember this is the... I already did the one go around where it's all everything's normal until the very end where your neighbor removes herself. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Haunted. Appreciate that. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No, I'm not. See, that's where... You're on Act 2 then? Yes. And I don't want to know how many. But I am on Act 2. Yeah, no, I'm not. This is where I'd be like, you make the joke and play it off like, oh, of course. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri is the one I hit on in Act 1. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Haunted in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Yay! Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know, what, make muffins? Or muffins? Cookies? I think it was muffins. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Haunted? Sure. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Yurt is an absolute W. Nice, okay. I'm assuming that meant Yuri. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Yeah, that's a thing you're gonna have to do the entire rest of your life. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees, because she is a brat. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I mean, yes, only because I consider coffee a type of tea. It is a plant that you run through hot water to make another drink out of. Coffee is tea. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Natsuki is a classic tsundere. I've seen that word before, but I've never bothered actually looking up what it means. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Kinda don't like Monica. She's definitely the, preppy type. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but that sentence is written weird. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yeah, that reads weird. Japanese term for a character development process that depicts a character with an initially harsh personality who gradually reveals warmer, friendlier side over time. Oh. So like 80% of all female side characters. Misty is a perfect example. That makes sense. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Haunted, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. What did he say? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh wait, one of these girls, kept saying things that made me think of Cthulhu in Act 1. Was that Monica? Probably Monica. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror oh, maybe it was Yuri. I don't remember if that was like a month and a half. Welcome in, Red Devil. That was good timing on that one. I was just like... Also, the irony of that soundbite playing when I'm in an anime high school classroom. That's funny. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read horror book. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, with my old ass, yeah, there's no reason a 35-year-old should be in a high school classroom unless he's the teacher or the janitor. There should be no reason a 35-year-old man should be in a high school classroom unless he is faculty or parent. Anyway. Skip the special poems in the future? Okay. Yeah. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so?
Hey guys, hit that like button if you think being haunted is kinda hot.
Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. That's actually true. I hate horror, yeah, I bet. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Red Devil, you're playing Pokemon right now? Nice. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Red Velvet. I've been calling you Red Devil this whole time. Red Velvet. Shut up. Are you live on Twitch too? I am indeed live on Twitch. Yes, I'm on live on both Twitch and YouTube. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? You thought this was a pre-recording? No. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is the writing to oneself. Eh. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The poems. I forgot about that. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member. Seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree with this, Haunted? Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. You're all hot! Wait, no, damn it! I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. Stop being sad! But... I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Haunted. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Blackmail. Guilt and blackmail. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's time like this? You had a 4th member. Suddenly she doesn't exist. Navi, long time no see. Welcome over to the Twitch side of life. Red Velvet, you are now no longer alone in the Twitch chat. Yep. Damn it. So, I like dual streaming because Twitch has a lot more stuff going on. Like, you have all of my, like, soundbite rewards and all of that going on, and there's a lot more interactivity. But YouTube has a better playback visual rate. So by doing this at both times, oh Ray, are you on the start of the game? This is my second time around, oh Ray. So like the end of my last session playing this is when my neighbor girl removed herself, and now she suddenly doesn't exist in round 2, and that's what's going on. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, but YouTube has better visual fidelity for some reason with the uploads, so it's easier to dual stream and then have these VODs save as opposed to trying to upload my Twitch VODs to YouTube later. It's just... Is it just you or is the audio tweaking? I don't know. Oh, I do have... Hold on. I realized I had my weird background music from when I play Marvel up. I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
And again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. Navitz is now a heathen.
Thank you for the follow, Navitz. Is it Navi? Navi TSB. We're gonna stick with Navi. Hey, listen. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Haunted? Yeah. It could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. Just Monica, I'm sorry to hear about your neighbor. I hope your time in the club will help you feel better about it. Monica, why are you in the game and in my YouTube chat? Just Monica is in the YouTube chat as well. Alright. That's not creepy. Also, for everyone just tuning in, welcome to Haunted Horror Nights. Every first and third Sunday, I play a horror game. Right now, things are getting very meta and weird. Yuri, you really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Haunted, I'm so happy. You can become an official club now. Yay! Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do it again. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Sure. Thanks, I guess. You're like, oh, don't worry about it. I am the president after all. Fantastic. Okay, everyone. Meta is better. I don't know what that means. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Haunted, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Monica's the strongest of history, Mita is the strongest of today. Interesting. Okay. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer with one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? So chat said skip the special poem. But I've never read the special poem. What do we think, chat? I'm just double checking real quick. Do I skip this or do I read it? Either chat can chime in. Time in words and stuff. Unique New York. So I remember the first time around I had to write a whole bunch of them. Just Monica. No need to skip them. Navi, skip them. Fabio, yes. Fabiola, sorry. Well, that's 2 for yes. You need to skip them. Well, that's 2 for yes, 1 for no. I'm gonna. I need to skip them for Yuri. I got it. Jumpy. Nightgown. Peaceful. Sticky. Marshmallow goes with sticky. Fireflies. Contamination. Cry. Effulgent. Dark. Sparkle. Extreme. Agonizing. Fireworks. What is going to... You need to skip them for Yuri. No, you don't. Skip the... Monica is trying to... Oops, sorry, that messed up. Just ignore that. Skip the third special poem. Okay. Air. Summer. Extraordinary. Horror. And ocean. Oh, Massacre. Why not? Hi again, Haunted. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. I saw that. Thanks for keeping your promise, Haunted. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature while you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you planned to just come here and hang out or what. Natsuki, I thought you wanted me to, like... I thought the whole point was the fourth member. You're trying to say stuff without spoiling anything? Don't worry about it. I'll just roll through it and we'll see what happens. If I get a bad ending at the end of this, so be it. I don't even know if this game has multiple endings. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, you're in front of the chat. I mean, the text. I can't see. Natsuki... Something certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. There's only just one ending. Okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Haunted. We'll make sure to put your comfort... Is the whole... Hold on. Corner of the paper. Okay, everything's zooming in slowly. What? I was like, why do I feel unnerved and dizzy? We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri Satsuki, disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? This is zooming way too much in. I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag, pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? The background music is getting weird too. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And everything just... Are we still zooming in again? No, okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, probably looking at her manga. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Wait. That might have been the first time I've seen this game say fuck. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. So like comic books back when I was in high school. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see there's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Natsuki is a potty mouth? It happens. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Actually, that is up there. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. He points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Haunted. Consider this a lesson Judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. Fish. Ich bin fish. It is. Guten Nacht, fish. Natsuki pulls out a book. German, yes. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. He smells like fish. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Okay. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this? Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry? I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Also, Twitch chat, if you're curious, my YouTube chat is being very loving and friendly to each other in German at the moment. Is fish in German? Is fish in German just fish? I don't. Was it fish in Spanish is pescado? Ich liebe dich. Yep. Yes, it's fish, just with the CH. Okay. Good to know. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. That's kind of how I feel about this game. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. A typical slice of life affair. I like Panzerkampfwagens. Tank wagons? Tank cars? Anyway. Also, I'm just gonna mention this now. Just because I know how chats can go sometimes. Let's make sure nothing gets a little edgy and gets a little too edgy down there. Big words. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of a plot. Right? I swear she just de-aged like 5 years. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I won't make it too weird. Appreciate it. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? She's so kawaii. Right here? Yeah. Hado. You don't... That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? You share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Dan Salvato is cooking. With the art. Oh, is that who did the art for this? Dan Salvato? Nice. Was this a game made by one person? Some of the best indie games are made by like just 1 or 2 people. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, You still haven't grown out of that yet? He made the game? Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a game I have wishlist on Steam that's made by one person that I'm waiting for to come out called We Harvest Shadows? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Dan Salvato made the game and drew the art. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of these single creator indie games end up being really good, especially the horror ones. Indie horror games is kind of where the horror genre is at right now. You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Do it. What's gonna happen? You get detention? Oh well. They'll learn a lesson. There are too many people nowadays that have never been punched in the face. And that's... I run into a lot of them when working in retail. You should try Me-Side after this. I highly recommend it. I'll give it a look. So whatever the game I play on the next Haunted Horror Night is always decided by my Discord chat. I put up a poll after everyone and let it roll for 2 weeks. So I will drop that in there and see what they say. It's similar to Doki Doki. Does it pick up faster? Because this one took 3 hours to even start getting weird. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Oh, did I just call this girl a loser? Whoops. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? It picks up faster. Okay, cool. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. I shouldn't laugh at that, but like... 20 minutes, nice. Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna put Me-Side in my Twitch, or my Discord chat real quick so I can look at it again. Look it up later. Discord, Haunted Lobby, Haunted Horror Nights. Was it Me-Side? M-I-S-I-D-E. Okay. Here we go. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? How do you join my Discord? There is a link in my profile description, or if you're in my Twitch chat, you can type !Discord and it'll bring up an invite link. They're kind of all over the place. I made sure to put them easily accessible. It'll be like, if you click the link tree, that'll have all of my links, and I know my Discord link is in there. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Passed the fuck out. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? What was that? Oh. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you drink some water. Heard a sound behind me. It's just my dog. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into a bag, pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Why is it silent now? Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Haunted. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Where she just glitches out and the void takes over. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Okay. Natsuki. I told Natsuki was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? Aren't this when I could have been doing other things? In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, that's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. I guess. So, in other words, you say you liked it. Natsuki's retort caught in her throat. So... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win-loss or a win or a loss, and that if that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. It was okay. It felt incomplete. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Inspiring, right? Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Kinda. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Oh, okay. So it was incomplete on purpose. You love Natsuki poem? Yes. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Monica, what you got? Hi, Haunted. Having a good time so far? Seeming so. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Why do I feel like you're always listening, period? Are you listening to my stream? Are you in the walls? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better at just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Haunted. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. What just happened down here? Oh, okay. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Actually, pro tip to anyone out there that's like old enough to go to bars, never offer a girl a drink. She already has a drink. Offer to buy her tater tots or something, or fries, or nachos. That's a much better in than offering to buy her a drink. As I assure you, she has a drink in her hand, but she is hungry. That's your pro tip on hitting on women from Haunted. Or men. Actually, everyone's hungry. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Natsuki's dad seems kind of abusive, but sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? That got weird. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure thing, Monica. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. For the poem thing, why isn't Monica Chibi on there? I don't know. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are the others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? Most likely because she doesn't fit with the rest, because, you know, yeah. What? You already played the whole game? I assume so. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ah, that's okay. Yeah, it's kind of style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. It is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I kind of had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is is better friends with each other. Have fun, Navi. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hands and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri. What's up, girl? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yes it is. Kayla Rivers, how's it going? Hebero, is this your first time playing the game? Are you playing on console or PC? I am playing also Ashtonia Melvonius. Hi, so this is my second time playing. I played all the way through Act 1 on my previous stream of this game. So this is Act 2, and I'm on PC. Welcome in, both of you. It's your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through... Oh, it sucks that bad, does it? Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Ich ist sehr toll. I don't actually speak German, Fish, so I'm not sure what you said. Fish is... sehr toll. I don't know. Welcome back, Navi. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I'm recognizing in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Wanted to rant about Fish. I used to like Fish. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. I ate fish tonight. I had salmon. Alaskan salmon. My wife made it. It was really good. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Girl, you're the only one that wrote in cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. 10:56 right now? It is 10:56. Check that out. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem, even though it's short and it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it was our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? You into ghosts? Sup, girl? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Haunted. Oh. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oof. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they... It changed, right? That theme song was a little different that time. Even just being nice, there's no way the poems can stand up to theirs. This is Literature Club after all. Iowa. I've never been to Iowa. I haven't seen the USS Iowa. I am familiar with Korn and the band Slipknot. I meant corn as in food. Wait, what state is actual corn from? Like K-O-R-N. Anyway, yeah, the music does sound different, right? This is Literature Club after all. I sigh. I guess that's where I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks? Yours is cute? Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I wasn't trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Haunted did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent some time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. which I haven't yet. And Haunted liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I'm gonna have to choose between these two. I'm going with the girl that talked about ghosts. I am haunted after all. Kayla Rivers. Yeah, it's distorted a little. Nice catch. Thank you. And now it's just gone. Just silence. The sounds of the world fade away. Alright. That's not what I... There's like some weird, like, Haunted Carnival-esque inspiration to this right now. Like, if there... Didn't Banjo-Kazooie have a level that was in a haunted, like, foresty type thing? That's kind of like what this feels like. Anyway. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Haunted appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Haunted started showing up. Oh. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others is like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves at graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself with that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? You just accuse... What the fuck is wrong in your head? Yeah, go on. But Haunted hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me. You just notice me standing there. Zoe! And my dog starts, like, crying. She's just trying to make you look bad. That's not true. She started it. Hi, Monica. Alright, hold on 1 second, because my dog... one of my dogs is, young and able to do things. The other one is 16, and if she needs water, I have to bring the bowl to her. Yeah, what just happened? Here. Drink up. I'm just gonna leave that bowl with you. You can figure it out. So that was kind of insane. Hi, Monica. Hey, Haunted. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? You good, baby girl? Okay. Sorry, when you have like a 15-year-old dog, sometimes you have to stop things to go. No problem, old puppers needs a drink. I forget that you're playing on PC. I am. Are you good? Hold on. This is actually getting weird. Okay. Drink slower next time. Oh, my chair moved. There we go. Whoa, yeah, my chair decided to, yeah, that works. Do I have the game files open? I do not. Am I supposed to? Am I on Steam? I am on Steam. Delete your message. She's gonna. Oh, well, you deleted something. I should open the game files and keep an eye on them? That seems weird. So president I am, right? I can't even cover my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. No spoilers. I'll say, are you saying that if I looked at the game files, there wouldn't be spoilers? Because I don't want to, like, mess with myself right now. You understand, right? You're just trying to get you to see the character files. Is this the thing I should do? Nope, won't spoil anything, just keep an eye on them. Now I'm curious. Oh, there are spoilers in there? Okay, nope, never mind. I'll close that. Thank you. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms to her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Haunted? Please don't hate me. Please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Okay. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. I kind of wish some background music came back up. She keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take this responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Haunted. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. The soundtrack for this is actually good. Okay. So far it's been entertaining. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate What? Okay. Music. After image. Anxiety. How else am I feeling? Melody. Let's stick with horror. Okay, with depression, play. So this one, not bad. Uncanny. Boop. Because I just gave one of my dogs a boop. Why do I have the Minecraft cursor? That's just what I set my... I didn't like the pointer, so I changed it to this. It's my PC. Yeah, it's my, whoa there, catching up, there you go. See, it's my regular PC one. Also, that just got all weird. Here we go. Why is... Alright. Thank you. Daydream. Uncontrollable. Vertigo. Hurt. Headphones. Treasure. Jumpy. Disoriented. Doki Doki. Incongruent. That's definitely fits. Anime. And games. Sure. Another day passes. Time for the club meeting already. Got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Haunted. That's the usual scene. Hi. 1/8 of Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. What expression? But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Here we go. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. I was warned that beforehand that the glitchy stuff is the game, and it's not like my computer going crazy. So I am aware of that beforehand. Yuri seems a little bugged. Yeah. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. I don't like that chat just said, uh-oh, this part. Haunted. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, you guys see Monica? Ah! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback at how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Wait a minute. The last time on the first go around when my roommate didn't show up, or not my roommate, my next door neighbor didn't show up, it was not for a good reason. What are you looking at? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something? She really forgot about yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much. The little things aren't you. I don't know why I read those like super bold ones, the weird voice, but it's fun. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid if you secretly hated me or something. Yeah. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Study hall wasn't a thing at the high school I went to? What is that? Is it just like, instead of taking an elective or something, like filling it up, you just have an off period where you go and do homework? Has the Yuri what? I don't think so. Y'all are asking all kinds of crazy questions. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Haunted. Monica smiles sweetly and just, like, kicked the other two into the closet. Study hall is basically an hour where you do homework or, study. Okay. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really, no. I chose not to bring up anything about the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Haunted? Since your comments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you, after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Wild. Come on, we're going over there. What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that has turned into a human experiment prison. Rad. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. That actually sounds like a movie I'd watch. Anyway, I'm really into it. But the book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be some nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Haunted? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Wonder if that's an actual book. Actually, that's a good question. Someone look that up real quick. What was it called? Portrait of Markov? I don't know. I guess I could totally... You've got me curious. It's a song. It doesn't look like it's a real book, no. Everything that's coming up is a song and stuff about this game. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I get murderous and stabby. What? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. It said something about my whole body gets, and then I did cut away. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? I have a mustache hair that's trying to go up into my nose. And it's not being friendly to me. Ugh. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about the reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Sorry, I was looking at the different perspective of the classroom, being like, seeing if there's anything random and weird. Do the same with my arm, the right side of the book. That way, if I turn the page, Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips over to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting to me. I remember this happening in the first go-around. It seems like I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's the corner of my vision. Although I think me and her were sitting on the floor that time. I don't remember. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. You think I got 1 hour left in the game? Okay. Well, if that's the case, I might be able to actually, power through this whole thing. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her and sigh as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No. That's a face. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Yuri was a fish, what would she be? Anglerfish. I don't know. I just think the way she second guesses things and says all that. That's what you were talking about. Not the whole, murderous bit. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling okay? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up, practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Haunted? Did something just happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little bit strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, I didn't do shit. Nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing the poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Sure. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off the book, and slip it back into my bag. Natsuki. What's up, girl? Well, it's not terrible. You're disappointed in the last one. Then again, if this one is as good as the last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You should do this. So I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending time with Yuri today. I was. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh, dude. Why did you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Why do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So I must play with me, and so just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Haunted, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. End. Use ChatGPT to decode it. I probably would have, actually. I have it right here. Hey, Monica. Hi again, Haunted. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. That's kind of rare. What is, having ChatGPT? I feel like it's more and more common now. It's better than Google. That didn't happen to you when you played? Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Monica, hey, that's me. Welcome into Twitch chat, Monica. Now you've officially been in both Twitch and YouTube chats. Creepy. Welcome in. The next step made your stomach turn. It was a little off-putting, for sure. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? There we go. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Haunted. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. What part are you at? I did the entire first playthrough where it had me click new game, but it was all glitched out. And then this is that second playthrough where my neighbor no longer exists. And weird shit is happening. This is like the second time sharing poems. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it counts when I put some effort. That's not fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Oh, that's sad. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. You know, Monica, since you're in chat right now, Monica, you dole out backhanded compliments a lot. In the game. Like earlier, I think that she's too stimulated she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? No, not really. Well, we all started sharing poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize, we still have plenty of time. So I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, it's not Psycho. Wait, no, yes it is. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Pain. Pain? I don't know what that one's supposed to be. Endless something of meaningless. Delete her. Do I have stream delay on? I don't think so. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Kayla Rivers' poem. I shouldn't have stream delay on. At least I don't. I'm not sure if I do or not. Just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? That's my advice for today. Actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna go ahead and thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, since she's here now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Only a wee bit. Only a wee bit, girl. Did I? Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Holy Jeebus, woman. Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel turned on an axle, grinding. bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. Dogs. A thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with an open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in the time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks on 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. Oh, I like that sentence for some reason. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. I'm a fan of that sentence for some reason. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Honestly, that's actually a good poem. I like that. Like, unironically, I like that. I wouldn't necessarily want to hang out next to this girl much longer, probably. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Thanks. You unlocked special poem. Would you like to read it? You said skip the third one. This is the second one. Can you hear me? I can. Oh, shit! Fuck an A. Oh. So, I recently upgraded my headset, like last week, from some Turtle Beach ones to Steel Series. Ignore the screen. Yeah, I'm not looking at that right now. What the shit? I upgraded to Steel Series. And with that, these have 3-dimensional, or they have 3D sound, which I have turned on and cued in like perfectly because I play a lot of Marvel Rivals and I like to hear when people are, Punishers or Black Panther are trying to sneak up on me. That just scared the fuck out of me because that sounded like that girl was laughing right fucking behind me over my shoulder. That was rowdy. You can do that? Yeah. If you got good... No, the Turtle Beaches. Yeah, I had to... They're sitting over there. Now the Turtle Beaches are my Xbox headset, and I have the nice Steel Series for PC. You gotta get the new ones. I could not afford the crazy new Steel series. These are the... Are they the 7X or the 4X? They were $80. No, they weren't. They were $130. Those are the ones I got. The $130 wireless ones. Oh, my gods. I bet that was entertaining to watch me chuck them off my head, though. Also, yes, I'm fully aware that I hear weird, like, carving flesh sounds in the background. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could sit in the front of the room... Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do you really have to go over the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Don't fuck with me again. Cool. Twitch, you're about to have an ad start in a couple seconds here. I'll wait. Sorry, YouTube. We're gonna wait for a couple minutes real quick while Twitch has to deal with their hourly ad break. But yeah. So the new I had to just stop using the Turtle Beaches. They had a lot of audio stuttering on PC, and it was getting a little weird. Wait, can you see the YouTube ads? No, YouTube does not have any ads, but YouTube also has less chat stuff. Not the adverts, I know. Twitch has to have them. Unfortunately, I would like to turn this whole situation into a real thing at some point in the future. Doing what I can. But that does mean advertisements. But it means a maximum of 3 minutes per hour. Just so that there's no pre-rolls. And obviously YouTube has its own regular ads. Unless you have YouTube Premium. Which, by the way, if you sign up for YouTube Premium and stop having no ads... Oh, when I streamed here a while ago, I got more chats, less comments. Makes sense. When you get used to YouTube without ads, you end up you can't go back. It's so bad. It's so bad. You load up... I can't wait for the mouse cursor moment. What? Freaking me out, man. Navi and Fish having cryptic conversations over here that are making me concerned. I'll tell you what though, me chucking the headset off my head is gonna make a nice TikTok clip. / YouTube short. Monica's got 2 minutes left of ads. No worries. We can all sit and relax for a second. It's a wonderful day to be a fish. Back now? Oh, okay. Cool. Well then, if Twitch is back, quit vaping is bad for you. So I smoked a pack a day for 15 years. And then a year ago I quit and switched to vaping. So if you look at it that way, I'm doing fantastic. I haven't had a cigarette in... I probably haven't had a single cigarette in like 8 months. I quit smoking a pack a day about a year and a half ago. Also, I want to apologize. Never want to dictate what others do on this stream. Different people have different ways to think of spoilers. Oh, for sure. No worries. No, why is Monica... That's for Yori... Sayori. Sayori character. Nah, why is Monica here? I don't... Sayori and Monica are arguing in my Twitch chat. Wait, Sayori was the neighbor, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. My chat's getting super meta. Anyway, what do I do with last minute preparations? Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? I should move the cursor over here. Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Haunted joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? Navi has switched over to the Twitch chat. Well, Fish, you are now swimming in the YouTube chat pond all by yourself. I'll still talk to you, though. It's okay. What's so great about getting new members, anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share the passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that we never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Haunted? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Haunted to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Haunted joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Haunted isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Haunted want to get more members too, right? Yuri. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of I don't care. If I showed more enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. What's going on down here in chat? Nice, I agree. You found my real name somehow. Haunted, why do you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Talk to pretty girls? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. S4Y0re_CHR is now a heathen.
Thank you for the follow, Sayori. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it.
Fresh meat.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Fish, it's currently about 2 a.m. I unfortunately must sleep before my sleep
welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center.
Fish.
Monica_1002
Thanks for coming by.
is now a heathen.
Monica, thank you for the follow. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Haunted. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What the shit? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Haunted? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you really deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Well, good luck for tomorrow then and forever, but I need to do some things now. Oh. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Haunted? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Haunted before we leave. Just to see what he thinks about his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Haunted, I just want to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. It's interesting. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like it's my responsibility. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all that time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about you with. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why. Wait, no, not yet. No, stop it. Lust. Disoriented. Raindrops. Fear. Puppy. Judgment. What the shit is happening right here? Or Paige, you're broken. Existence, melancholy, adventure. Swimsuit. Parfait. Determination. Oh, analysis. Why is it 111? Yeah, I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 2 more out of 20? Ocean and meager. Nope, not 2 more. Entropy. Okay, there we go. It was 21, unless I counted wrong, which is possible. Hi, Haunted. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? Sure. I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Nosuke. Excuse me? What's 9 plus 10? 42. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. Okay, that's possible. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Atsuki... Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins out of the vending machines or something? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club is still trying to make time for piano. I'm not gonna lie, that laughter from behind me in the audio from earlier, just like, that's the thing that tipped me over the edge and fucked me up, and now I'm like constantly looking behind me and shit. That was brutal. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Haunted, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Oh, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Haunted is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Oh, a Brita. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug in the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Yuri, may I have the water... Sorry. Oh, may I have the water pitcher? What is my... Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well thank you. But that's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. I think I read something wrong there. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take this long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here. I decided to go look for her. Let's see. I have a bad feeling about this. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Girl! I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Haunted, do you like oolong tea? As long as oolong's not red, I guess? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. You resets the temperature on the kettle 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? It was wild. Of course. Shouldn't do any less on making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert at tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. By the way, has this chat, or this text bubble always had dots in it? I only just now noticed that it was polka dotted. It has the whole time? Okay. I don't know why I said that. The things your brain, like, glosses over sometimes. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Haunted. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Haunted, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Oh, okay, that's the... What's that? A little bit easier on my back. I could read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because because your big old tits. My wife has constant back pain as well. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yep. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. A small bag of chocolate candies. I take it since to go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer together. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand and not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Whereas her intense reading expression, I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. He opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I remember this part from the first time around. I take a chocolate candy, pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Her expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as she needs confirmation of what just happened. Haunted? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Haunted? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Teacup gets knocked over. Haunted. My heart won't stop pounding, Haunted. It can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Haunted? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ah. Ah. Hey, you bitch. It's time to share poems. This one's alright. Alright, well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing. I feel like this is the exact same text for yesterday, too. Where's your heart rate? I mean, I know I'm not present or anything, but doesn't mean that you can let me down, okay? Okay. This poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? Okay. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strangely lately. He's only here a few days. Not really been, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't even know why. Please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. You also changed your face. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Haunted? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. Just Monica. Just Monica. Yuri. Yuri holds the poem face. I love it. I love everything about it. Haunted, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Haunted. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so that your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. What the fuck is going on? Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. In my face. Yeah, I wrote it for you. That's great, girl. I guess you couldn't tell the poem is about. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent and your blood. Did you pee on it? It looked like you peed on it. Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Hi, Monica. Haunted, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying that's your fault, though. I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think by keeping your distance, it would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, don't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up that, writing this poem. Just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. You're saying no, but like... Okay. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be this responsible one, so I don't think I'll do it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento for the occasion below. I clicked no. Okay, everyone. Time to figure out festival preparations. Let's hurry, get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, we just get this done. We'll be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, can you make cupcakes? I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica! I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right to atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm glad to make decorations something nice, the mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Haunted? Haunted's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Honda around with you, your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Haunted decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Let's let Haunted make its choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. The hiccup. Haunted, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Not so you can shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. It's never gonna end. Just make a choice, okay? No. No. Yay! You picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? You fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Honda for yourself. Think Monica really needs some help? Yeah, you're not wrong. Giving us all the work and then take Honda for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. Ah! Hold on, let me...
Meltman F just raided with 5 views.
Meltman! Coming in clutch with the raid. How's it going? There we go, Raiders. Welcome in. You're playing Stellaris? Nice. Stellaris is a lot of fun. Yeah, this is into dating sim now. No, this is Doki Doki Literature Club, which looks like a dating sim novel thing, but it's actually a horror game, and at one point I actually threw my headset off my head during this stream. Oh, you're familiar? Okay. But yeah, to the new Raiders, welcome in. I am Haunted Heathen. I stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with the misses. Most of the time, I'm streaming Marvel Rivals, but every 1st, 3rd, and 5th when it comes up Sunday of the month, I do Haunted Horror Nights. If you like to help me decide what horror games to play, join the Discord, and I put polls up every 2 weeks to decide what I'll play next. And yeah. Right now, Monica just forced me to pick her, because she's a pick-me, I guess? Me aside. Yes, I made note of that in the Discord, and I will make sure to put that up as one of the options in the poll. Just Monica. Okay, so you have played this, then. You decided it for yourself. Kind of. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Haunted away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Oh, look at her eyes. Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Jesus. It would be so beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Haunted. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Okay, now I'm expecting the close to me sounds, so it's fine. This is really all I wanted. Haunted, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Haha! Oh, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Alright, get off, guys. Have a good time. Hey, good night, Meltman. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate you, brother. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? Have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Haunted. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Haunted, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Haunted. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Sure. Ha ha ha. Wait, really? I can go to history and... Oh! I'll tell you already, sweetheart, promise to spend the most time with me? Will you spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Oh, Monica. Okay. Hold on, I'm curious. Is it still just the same? Wait, I saw Sayori's name. Oh, okay. Let's just... Is it on repeat, or is it actually saying... Also, what is that, Windings?
You ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Okay. Is that what's happening? Whoa. Oh, there we go. Space and enter. I can double this up. Color and eyes are fading away for 3 days over the weekend. Oh, that's gonna go. Okay. Okay, I'm glad you told me to hit skip, because hot damn. You're right, her eyes are fading. Alright, it's festival time. Oh, you got here before me. I thought I was pretty... I'm here. Haunted, did something happen? Looks like you just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Haunted? Oh, that's what... Yeah. Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had one. So... You can skip, dude, auto. Fuck Monica. I don't want to say too much right now, but I feel real sorry for Monica. Okay, so she just deleted... before they stop existing and everything. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. My dog is snoring. Monica. Can you hear me? Is this working? Hi. Hi again, Haunted. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Haunted. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You don't know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I haven't told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Did she? Man, only we paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's already open. That's not what I meant to do. Library? Doki Doki. No, that's not right. I don't know. I had to look. More attention. It would have been a little bit less awkward. So, Zoe. All puppies having nightmares. Zoe, baby. Zoe. Zoe. You're just dreaming, girl. Hi, Goku. Hi, buddy. Hi. You okay? Hold on, Charlotte. Oh, no. Alright. Now both my dogs are freaking out. If I paid a little more attention, you would have been less awkward. Well, anyway, now that it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri.
Hello there.
Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it?
Skill issue.
Somebody found the blurb rewards down at the bottom. Oh, farther down, like in the description, in the panels, there's blurb, and then there's another one. I forgot what it's called, but it's not working right now, so don't waste any bits or anything on the non-blurb reaction panel, because it won't pop up. I should probably just, like, take that off there for now, but I forgot. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. This made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Haunted? Are all of the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines?